One thing I have learned from Governor DeWine over the years is to focus on what he likes to refer to as the but-for test. But for your involvement, would something happen?
We've had huge victories. We have brought companies into the state of Ohio. All the high-profile ones would not have happened but for JobsOhio.
Now that Ohio has emerged as a national economic development leader, we're in position to accelerate this collective success. We're ready to embark on the roadmap for the next 5 years. JobsOhio 2030. First, we'll capitalize on supersectors. An Ohio supersector is a dynamic economic cluster where several high-growth industries converge. By stitching together our historic strengths in advanced manufacturing, research and development, and life sciences, military, aviation, and space, combined with our nation-leading workforce. These supersectors will enable companies to share suppliers, shorten supply chains, and capture trillion-dollar global markets from a position of strength, right here in the heart of it all.
We've had a really active site program for the last 5 years. JobsOhio, with our partners at the Department of Development, and with the All Ohio Future Fund, we'll continue to focus on identifying large sites for the emerging opportunities to win onshoring and reshoring of industries for the state of Ohio.
Second, we'll continue building on the Silicon Heartland, leveraging Intel's multi-billion-dollar investment to establish the semiconductor ecosystem of the future. Today, the growing ecosystem of semiconductor innovation and manufacturing in Ohio's Silicon Heartland will become a magnet for leaders and innovators across the industry. These companies will create tens of thousands of jobs and billions of dollars of invested capital. Third, we'll seize on the emerging and disruptive opportunity presented by artificial intelligence, which is on track to grow by nearly $2 trillion, with nearly $15 trillion in global impact by 2030. Fourth, we'll meet tomorrow's talent needs head on. JobsOhio is working with Lieutenant Governor Tressel, our regional partners, and academic partners to produce, retain, and attract the talent Ohio's companies need.
Today, we are adding a brand new tool that will help Ohio employers widen the aperture on their recruiting playbook. It's called the JobsOhio Relocation Incentive. Any company operating in one of our priority industries, whether it's a two-person biotech startup or a Fortune 100 manufacturer, can receive $15,000 for every out-of-state hire it brings to Ohio and get successfully settled here in the state.
Fifth, we'll amplify innovation throughout Ohio's Discovery Corridor, which is anchored by our flagship innovation districts and emerging innovation hubs. Biotech alone is a $1.1 trillion global industry, and Ohio's value proposition is strong and accelerated by the state's 7 R1 research institutions that create a living laboratory and highly specialized human capital across clinics, academic health, and private world-class health systems. Sixth, we'll ensure Ohio's energy continues to be a competitive advantage as consumption needs will explode, driven by the growth of AI, and as we continue to achieve success, reshoring heavy manufacturing back to Ohio.
Affordable, reliable energy is critical to a prosperous economy. As you know, in other states, some things can take forever to occur, not in Ohio. We're growing fast, we need to move fast. And so moving quickly, it will provide confidence by global investment that if they come to Ohio, they will be able to deploy and make their project a reality in a predictable way.
JobsOhio.
JobsOhio.
JobsOhio. Really engage well with JobsOhio.
We want to ensure our work benefits Ohioans in every corner of our state. So we're starting with a clear North Star to make Ohio a top state in the nation for high-quality jobs, economic resilience, and broad-based prosperity.